Hello everybody, welcome back. Omega Given here. So today we're going to be going over this ROG tablet. I've had this thing for about a year and a half now, so I wanted to make a year and a half update video, full length, I guess, video, just talking about this tablet here. It's a gaming tablet, ROG Z13 something or whatever. It's a pretty expensive tablet. I think it's like $1,500 to $2,000. Pretty expensive. But why is it so expensive? Because it's a gaming tablet. It's a touch freaking screen that can game. I could play Baldur's Gate 3 on this, which is pretty fun, actually. I actually hooked this up to my big screen TV down below every now and then to pull out a controller, and I'm playing Baldur's Gate on my big screen where I have this hooked up. Basically, okay, my use cases for this thing is, for one, on the go, I can edit videos, make thumbnails, stuff like that on it, and it runs really well. I can actually edit videos pretty well. Other thing is I can do like Xbox Connect kind of stuff, like, you know, the Xbox Cloud stuff on it if I ever wanted to, or just play games. The sad thing about the version I have, this is a 2022 version, you know, a year and a half. This version technically has, it only has a 500 gig hard drive, or solid state drive, sorry. So it's small storage, not that much storage. I do have a terabyte SD card in here, or micro SD card, so that does give me a little bit more storage. So that's kind of helpful, like little teeny little SD card right in there. So I have that in there, and that costs a little bit extra, but it's not that good for storage. It does have a pretty powerful stuff. This has a 3070 in it. I can't remember what the CPU is, but it's pretty good. 16 gigs of RAM. Solid, like, you know, device for $1,000 device. This would be a solid one. For a tablet, you're basically paying an extra $500 to $1,000 just for the premiumness of it being a tablet and pretty small. It's kind of heavy, not too heavy though, that I would complain about it. But let's go over some issues I've had. It's a year and a half review. I've been talking about like literally what I like about it. Let's talk about some of the issues I've had with it. One, it comes with this. This is the thing that clips onto it, and it's kind of like helps be its case for the front of it, so you can cover the front. This broke. Yeah, this broke like 3 months ago or so. So it lasted a year, and then now it's dead. Basically, something about like the bend right here, and I think it's shorted out completely. So I don't know if I don't think my warranty will cover it because it's been over a year now. But I'm gonna try to do that eventually when I get time to message ROG and just see if they can, I don't know, send me a new one or get this replaced somehow. Because it is helpful to have this because it, you know, it's proprietary to this device, I believe. I think it's proprietary. And it's also kind of helpful to help protect the face of it. So I still carry it around just to help protect the face of it. Another thing I don't like is it does need better cooling. Like cooling, it runs very hot. But the problem is I feel like this thing is so susceptible to anything, like dust and all of that, because like it just has all these like little, like all the vent fans and everything right here. And all these vent fans, like, I can just see the dust build up and there's no way to clean it out. I can't open it and clean it out at all. So it's going to get dusty so much over time, and I can't do anything about it. So that's something I don't like. I wish there's some way to clean it out because it's a mobile device. It's a tablet. You're going to be taking it around everywhere. It's going to get very dusty on the inside of it. So I wish it had some better cleaning mechanisms. Another thing, it's proprietary as far as the eGPU. So that's kind of there, but it's fine. It's fine. Actually, I don't have the eGPU version where it's like a 3090 or 4090. I've been fine without it, to be honest. I don't think you really need it, unless you're really running high load kind of stuff or you want to get a perfect gaming experience. So that's something that, like, it's kind of weird. Like, there's a lot of proprietary things about it. The charger's proprietary, and there's no way, if your charger breaks or you lose it, there's no way to get a new one. Or there's basically no way. Like, it's always sold out, so you can't buy a new one, and it's $150 to get their charger. It is USB-C to charge, so you can charge it at very low voltage on, like, from other chargers. It just takes forever to charge, so you can subtly charge it from, like, say, these batteries, but it just takes forever to charge. And, like, so you shouldn't charge at the same time because it will draw more power than it charges fast, I guess. So, you know, it'll die before you charge all the way. But, like, that is an option, so it's kind of interesting. So other things I've noticed if you do get one of these kind of tablets is these USB hubs. So I've been through like 3 or 4 of these USB-C hubs specifically, and they all suck except for this one. This one cost me a pretty penny. This is an Anchor brand one. I'm not sponsored or anything like that, but this is the Anchor brand one. I think it's like a $45, maybe it's even $80. I don't know. It's a little bit pricier, but it's amazing. It's like for one, this is a detachable USB-C cord, so it's like just the hub right there, USB-C. to USB-C, I guess. For one, okay, you can charge it through that, so you can pass through charge it like via this. Of course, it has 2 USB-Cs on the tablet itself, so you can charge in one of the here it is, one of the USB-C ports while you use the hub on the other USB-C port. So you can have the main charger go into here. If you do charge the USB-C through here, this will actually reduce how much voltage you can charge at, because it's like it knows it's not proprietary. It's going through something that's not, so it won't let you charge higher. It's something about ROG just making sure their product is safe and stuff like that. So it does have that. Also, it makes it so I can do dual screen. That's awesome. So I can actually have 2 HDMIs come out. So it's pretty awesome. I've run that. This is how I use it with my TVs and everything. So I always carry this around with me whenever I carry around my tablet. So really awesome thing that I would suggest for anybody that gets one of these tablets or whatever, get one of these Anchor ones. If this is, yes, it's a little bit pricier than some of the USB-C hubs. They're like, I don't know, $30. But if you just pay the extra piece of extra money, this will last you. Like, I've had this for about a year now. It's been awesome. It hasn't blown out. All my other ones, they all blow out, especially the HDMI ports. They like break or something like that. They just don't work anymore. The USB part of it, like as far as like just having the hubs, it does work. But this one's just, I've been loving this one. I don't know. Anchor's a good brand, I guess. But yeah, that's basically the update I wanted to give. It's still running strong. It's not like it broken or anything. No glass breaking. I guess as far as quality issues of build, I treat this thing like it's gonna die any chance that it gets. So I like treat it very well. But the build quality on the corners do feel like a little squishy. Like you can feel the bend of the plastic and the glass kind of against it. So that's something I don't like. I kind of fiddle around with it accidentally, even though I shouldn't. But like it's there, so that's something I don't like about it. It still survived, it's still doing solid. I also don't. I'm not a bit advocate for ROG. I kind of wish it would just turn off sometimes so it doesn't waste battery. Oh, also the battery is only lasts 2 hours at max, like max 2 hours of like limited use during that 2 hours. Like you're not playing gaming. If you're gaming, this thing lasts like 30 minutes to an hour. So the battery isn't too good. That's also another thing that I guess I don't like about it. But it's okay for my use case, because my use case is basically if I don't like to sit down for 2 hours straight. So whenever it actually has a battery that like dies after 2 hours, it kind of tells me, oh, I should go put this in the charger and do something else. So I actually do like that. I do enjoy that for my own sake, because my use case, I do try to stop when the battery dies and do something else, because continually doing one thing over and over again is insanity if you're expecting results. But if you switch to other things, you can get other things done. I don't know. There's some kind of weird, I don't know, it's a philosophy in that. But I don't know. This is just an update for anybody that's interested in like the use case for this, how it's doing after a year and a half of use. Especially careful use. I'm very careful of a user when it comes to like my electronics and everything. So yeah. Like and subscribe if you like these kind of things. If you want to help support the channel, if you're a Magic the Gathering fan, go and check out my Etsy page. I sell these Magic the Gathering deck boxes and some other stuff for like controllers, some controller locks to help protect your other things. So go check that out and help support the channel, and I'll see y'all later. Bye bye.